Welcome to today's session. A very good morning and good evening to all the participants. In today's session, we will see account payables. Account payables that represents a company. So all the participants able to hear me? Because I just got a message participant not able to hear me. So account payables is an accounting entry that represents a company to pay off a short-term debit to its creditors or suppliers. The supplier or the vendor will send an invoice to the company. So the supplier or the vendor will send an invoice that has or the services, then the invoice or the payables received, the customer will refer to its as a vendor invoice. Each vendor invoice is routed to account payables for processing. Account payables administrator or the clerk with processing invoice and issuing payments. It appears on the balance sheet and the current liability. And another common usage of account payables, which refers to a citizen responsible for making a payment owned by the company to supplier and the other creditors. Account payables can create or provide financial, administrative, and clerical support by ensuring payments are completed by expenses are controlled by receiving payments and processing verifying and reconciling invoices. According to the established policy and procedures, efficient and accurate. The supplier or the vendor will send invoice to the company that has received the goods or the services on credit. To record the account payables, the accountant or the bookkeeper credit the account payables on the bill or the invoice, then they pay the bill or the debit account. Now, let's see what functionality does SAP S4 HANA provides for the account payables. Account payables simplifies to record, to manage accounts data from the vendor and streamlined account payables with real-time integration with purchasing software. Account payables is recorded by current by updating the hosting to account payables simultaneously in the general ledger also, and enable effective liquidity planning, cash management record. With invoice data, now I'm going to explain what are the differences between account receivable and account payable. So let us see the difference between account receivable and account payable. When a company pay the money to its suppliers or the other parties, these are known as account payables. Account payables is the opposite of account receivables. Let's suppose Company A provides the service to the company B. And sends the bill for the service. I hope all the participants are able to hear me, because I just got a message participants not able to hear me. So participants, everything okay? Hello? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So company B needs to pay money to company A, and it needs to send an invoice that needs to reflect in the account payables column. Company A is waiting to receive the money from company B. So it records the bill in its account receivables. So just I'm trying to explain the difference between account payables and account receivables. And let's see what are the major changes that occurred on the S4 HANA. In S4 HANA, few apps have been released on the account payable section. So to create a vendor master data, we are using maintain business partner app, and to post vendor service entry invoice, we are using create supplier invoice app. And to get the view of vendor line items, we are using manage supplier line items app. And to display the vendor balances, we will use display vendor balances. For outgoing payments to the vendor, we will use more outgoing payments app. In S4 HANA backend system, we will use some T code for this app. To create the vendor master data, we will use exchange 01. To post the vendor service, we are using F-43. For vendor line items, we use FBL1N. To display vendor balances, we use FK10N. For outgoing payments, we will use F-53. So let us see practically how we can do account payables. Before that, we have to do some configuration. So we can define the vendor account group and create the number ranges and assign number ranges to the vendor account group. So let us open. So I'm launching the Fury apps. So I'm logged into the Fury apps. So here to define the vendor account group, we will use account group supplier. Click on search. So here enter the app name, account group supplier. Press enter. So let's click on the app. Click on new entries. Enter the account group as 2010 and enter the name and domestic vendor group. Now let us click on company code data. So here click on account management. So active the check of reconciliation accounts. Click on continue. So here you can see data was saved. 2010 account group is created. Now we will create another account group. Click on next entry. Here enter the account group as 2011. Provide the name, foreign vendor group, and double click on company code data. So here you can see, let us highlight the checkbox for whichever is required. Click on save. So let us create one more account group. Click on next entry. Here enter the account group. Enter the name as service vendor group. Double click on company code data. Double click on account management. Connect the checkbox with required entries. and click on Save. "2010" is created. Let us move to the next step. Create number ranges. Create number ranges. For this, the T code, let us go to SPRO. Click on SAP reference IMG. Let us go to the financial accounting, expand account receivables and payables, expand vendor accounts, expand the master data, expand the preparations for creating the vendor master data. We have to create the number ranges. Click on the execution button, click on the intervals, click on. So here you can see, let us enter the serial numbers, enter the from number and the to number. So let us give from 13,000 to 13,999. So let us try to insert one more line. Enter the serial number, enter from, enter to number, press enter. So let us insert another serial number, enter the serial number, enter from and to number. Now click on save, click on continue. Here we can see, click on back. Now we have to assign these number ranges based on the account group. So here we have the option where we have to assign the ranges. So let us click on the execute button. So click on the position. So let us enter the account group 2010. Click on find. So here we will assign the number ranges. Click on search. Here we receive the number ranges. So let us select this. Select the another number range of the foreign vendor group. In the service vendor group, click on save, click on continue. Here we can see data was saved. So we have to create the reconciliation account. So manage account master data, create reconciliation account. So let us provide the app, manage GL, account master data. So click on this app. Click on the add icon. Now let us click on the add icon. So enter the GL account. Click on general. Click on basic information. Enter the chart of accounts and select the account type, balance sheet account. Select the account group. Click. So select the sunrise creditors. Enter the short text with the vendor payables. Enter the long text, vendor payables accounts. Now click on the company code data. Click on the add icon. Enter the new company code. Click on the control data. Click on the account control. Select account for account type as vendors. Click on the account management. Let us give the sort key 012. Let us give the vendor number. So click on create bank. So let us enter the field status group. So click on search. Click on go. Select the reconciliation account. Now let us click on OK. So here let us click on save. So here you can see the draft is saved. So until now, we have seen the configuration steps. We are going to create vendor master data. Click on back. Click on search. To create the vendor master record, maintain the business partner. Press enter. So here let us click on the organization. Select and create in BP role. So here let us select the grouping. So select the grouping as internal numbering. Now enter the title as company. Enter the name. is Hana Private Limited. Enter the search term. So enter the standard address. Enter the postal code. Enter the city. Enter the country as India. So here let us select the language. Let us select the language English. Now let us click on the company code. So let us enter the company code. Press enter. Click on the reconciliation account. Here, select the reconciliation account. Here the vendor number will take internally. We have to assign. You have to assign to this number. Click on the general data. Click on the navigation menu. Click on vendor tax data. So let us go to the reference account group. Click on search. So let us double click on 2010. Now let us click on save. Here we can see business partner created. Now let us click on the company code. Here we can see the vendor number. Now we have to post the vendor service. Enter the T code. So let us directly use the T code /n. Press enter. Enter the document date. Provide the reference date. Enter the posting key. Let us select the account. Press enter. Select the vendor. Press enter. Enter the amount. Enter the business area. So here we are selecting 11B1. Enter the text. Vendor invoices. So here let us enter the posting key. Here select the account, press enter, select the GL account, and let us click on service account, click enter. Here let us enter the amount, debiting. So let us enter the text, vendor debit, enter the posting key. Now let us press enter. So here let us click on more documents, click on simulate. Here you can see the created amount. So here you can see the vendor number. Let us click on the document, click on the general ledger. So here you can see we have posted in 0L ledger, and the posting period is the fiscal year 018. Click on back. Now let us click on post. So here you can see documents that are posted on the company code. So next, let us go into change vendor line items. So for that, so let us manage supplier line items. Let us open this app. Here enter the app name. So let us open the app. So here let us enter the supplier 5055. Enter the company code 2018. Let us select the status. Let's open items. Click on go. Here we can see the status. Here it is in error state, and it is having the amount. So we have to clear the amount of 50,000. Now we will go to display vendor balances. Now the app is display vendor balances. Let us open the app. Enter the app name, display supplier balances. Here let us open the app. And enter the supplier, enter the company code, click on go. So here the document is posted in 06 period. Here we can see the status. Here we can see the status of supplier. Click on back. So here we have cumulated subbalances. To create this amount, so let us post the outgoing payments app. So let us go back, click on search, enter the app, post outgoing payments, and press enter. So let us open this app. So let us enter the general entry date, value date. And here you can see let us see the GL account. Enter the GL account. Let us enter the amount as 50,000. So previously we have posted 50,000 and we have to take the 50,000. To clear the amount, enter the vendor number, click on the show icon. Here we can see the balance sheet 50,000. So here you can see the amount is cleared and the balance sheet. Let us click on post. So here you can see general entry successfully posted. So here we will use manage supplier line items. So here let us click on search and click on manage supplier line items. Open the app. So here let us enter the supplier. Enter the company code. Search the status as cleared items. Let us click on go. Here we can see the amount is 0 rupees. Now let us check display vendor balances also. So let us enter the app, display supplier balances. Open this app. So here let us enter the supplier, enter the company code. Now let us click on go. So here you can see all the cumulative amount. Here the debit amount is 50,000. Both are equal. So click on 50,000 amount. Again, we are redirecting to manage supplier line items. So let us keep this in clearing status. So we have discussed about. Now let me show you one-time vendor. Let us enter the account group. Enter the app name. account group supplier. Let's enter the app name account group supplier. Let us open the app. Click on new entry. Let us enter the account group 2014. Enter the name as one-time vendor. Here, the only difference between the normal vendor in one-time accounting group, we have to activate the one-time account. So let us check this. Double click on company code data. Double click on the account management. Let us enter the for reconciliation account. Click on continue. So here you can see the message data was saved. So 2014 is a vendor account group created. So except these steps, all the configuration steps is same for normal and one-time vendor. So in today's session, in this session, we have discussed about what is the account payable in S4 HANA and what are the differences in account payables and account receivables and innovations of payables, types of account groups, and configuration steps for normal vendor and one-time vendor and postings and invoices. If you want to see the assignments for today's topic, go to Dropbox set to folder, go to set to assignments. Here, go to S4 HANA assignments, open the S4 HANA Finance. Here, we can find account payables assignments. Let us open the assignments. Here, we have given all the steps very clearly. Open the app. Here, click on the new entries. Enter the account group. Enter the name. Here, double click on company code data. Like this, we have explained all the steps. Thank you all the participants. See you in the next session.